Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, Pam. Morning, Ronald. My man, Jim Mallory. Morning. Morning, Melissa. Corey, I see you there. Welcome. Princess, good morning. Eric from Puerto Rico, good morning. Man, I tell you, Eric from Puerto Rico does not miss a day. You're awesome, dude. All right, well, let's get into it. Appreciate everybody, again, as always, being on. And I'm excited about what I have to go over this morning because it's such an important part of life. So, and as always, before we get into that, for new Periscopers, if you'd like to share this with friends or a team or anything like that, just swipe right or swipe up, depending on the kind of phone you have, and just follow the instructions from there. And as always, if you hear something that you like that means something to you, if you just tap the bottom right of the screen, I'll send some hearts up. Always appreciate those. So what do I mean when I say who are your five? We are, and this is in the words of Jim Rohn and many other trainers, you'll hear this, and it's very important training, is we're the average of the five people we spend the most time with. So, and when I say average, that's average, if you look at it and you really think about it, average of their income, average of their health, average of their outlook, average of their attitude, average of their vision, where are they going in life, etc. So it's important, we hear Logan Stout talk very often about alignment before assignment. And it's so important that we're aligning ourselves with the right people in life. And it's not just about business. It's not just about where are we going within our business and building our business. That's a crucial part of it. But it's about life. Who do we want our children exposed to? Who do we want our spouses exposed to? What kind of relationships do we want to have with other couples if we're married? And if not, obviously, as you move down that road of life, that is something that's going to become more and more important to you if it's not yet. So here's a little exercise that I've done in the past, and it's always a good idea to update it. So maybe again, as always, I'm kind of looking in the mirror as I'm doing all this. So we should evaluate who we're spending the most time with. So a great way to do it is just to write down the people you spend the most time with. And I would suggest more than just the five. Obviously, we're trying to identify who our five are. And it's such a true statement from Jim Rohn when he says that. But write down whoever that is. It could be 7, 8, 10 people, whatever it is. And here's why you want to write down more than five is some people may need to be removed from your list. Okay, so or adjusted, up or down. And I find some humor in it, but it's so important and it's so true. So when you write down the people, then evaluate. Hey, are these people a positive or a negative influence on me and where I'm going in life? Are they where I want to be? Are they encouraging me to move in the right direction, or are they holding me back? And then I when you go through that thought process, and it's really important. Again, it's important. Who are we letting in our head? Who are we letting have space and time in our brain and in our life? So then we need to evaluate. Should we increase the amount of time we spend with each individual person as we're looking at this? Should we is it okay where it is now? Should we keep it where it is? Should we reduce it, the amount of time we spend with them? Or should we eliminate the amount of time we spend with them and make it zero? I think we've all got people in life that we kind of let in, and we don't, and maybe it's about not hurting their feelings or something like that. But, we always have to be focused on, who do we spend, again, the most time with? Are these the right people? Are these people that are where I want to go? And are they people that can help me get there? And when I say, I kind of laugh when I say, should we eliminate time with them? I think we've all got that. I'm just going to say it. We've all got that maybe in-law, brother-in-law, or something like that, who's just, I'll be honest with you, we've got one, and we see him twice a year, and we limit it to twice a year. It's what it is. So again, I'm just being honest. That's what I try to be on these things. So, but so then we get into the relationship issue, and this is really important. Is this someone who's a mentor to us? Is this someone we are mentoring? Right? Is it, what kind of relationship is there? Successful people are very, very careful about who they let in to their circle. Who do they allow to be their five? And this is something we should all be doing, is being very careful, because if we're in a very important part, and everybody should be growing all the time, but if we're at an early point in a growth process where we're trying to really focus on a goal and make sure we're getting there, and everything we're doing is about getting there. I mean, we're laser focused on the bullseye, again, to use Logan's terms, then we want to be real careful about who we're associating ourselves with in that process. The most dangerous place to be among the five that you spend time with is the top. Okay, so why is that? Well, and Eric Worre talks about this, and I love the way he puts it. If you're the top, if you're the most successful person among the group that you spend the most time with, you're not growing. It's awesome for the other people because you're helping them grow. So that's a mentor-mentee relationship, obviously. But you need to have a balance in there. You need to have people among your five that are, again, that are further along in whatever you're trying to accomplish, so that you have that person helping pull you up. And in turn, they're going to have somebody that's more successful than them helping pull them up. So it's about, really, for me, the way I see it is it's a healthy balance of all of them. Because again, you're the average of all those five. So you need to have people that are where you want to be, but you also need to have people that you're reaching down and pulling up to help to get where you are. And again, so it's not just about trying to go find five people that are where you want to be. Again, that's not to me anyway. So, but again, successful people, they're real careful who they let in, because they know if they let the wrong person in or the wrong people in, then it's going to bring their average down. And they're very, very aware of that. So, again, that's something we all need to be aware of ourselves. So, keeping in mind that if we're not growing, we're going backwards. We constantly need to be growing. So we need to have somebody, whether it's from an accountability perspective or whatever, that is making sure that we're staying on track to where we need to be. And again, it's all about alignment when it comes to that. So, one of the great things about today's world, and somebody just posted, they saw something from Eric Worre. I love, if you're not on his video message, he sends out a video message that's typically 5 minutes or less, 5 days a week. And I watch those every day. They're awesome. What great messages he has. So, and somebody's putting down here a podcast. There are so many different ways for us to be mentored by just huge leaders in the industry, like Eric Worre's and Randy Gage and Ray Higdon, and it goes on and on and on. But and the list is it's growing all the time. So we've got audio. We can listen to them and spend time, one-on-one time with them in the car while we're commuting to and from work, while we're going anywhere, running an errand, whatever. Don't listen to the radio. Listen to somebody that's going to help you grow, somebody that's going to pull you forward. And Darren Hardy, again, yeah, you're right. Somebody just added that comment, is another amazing one that I've got so much respect for. So anytime I'm in the car, I'm listening to something very positive, something that is going to help me take myself and my business to the next level. So it's always been very important to me and instrumental in getting me to where I am, and obviously continuing me on that trajectory and on that on the journey, really. So, so whether it's a book, audio, video, whatever the case may be, we can get into the mind of those people that have helped so many other people succeed and do that at the same time. So you may not be able to spend one-on-one time with them, but if they're in the car with you, and that's in essence, that's what you're doing by listening to them, taking that time when you're spending time in the car, and spending time with them in that way. It's almost like you're creating that one-on-one time with them, and that's always just helped me tremendously. So kind of off on a tangent there that I didn't really mean to go on, but again, but use technology because of that. That'll work for you. And then, here's the reason for doing that is when we grow, then we will naturally change our five, who our five are. We're going to change the people that are around us. And part of that's going to be because we're going to attract different people. And what does that mean? That means that people that are more successful than us are now going to let us in. So we're going to raise our average because we're going to raise the average of the people that we're able to spend time with. And as we grow and we attract more successful people, or more successful people let us in, and they begin to attract us more, and they kind of let us in the group, then we grow again, and we grow again, and we keep literally taking ourselves personally and our business to the next level. So it's so paramount who we spend our time with. There's a great saying, and I honestly don't know who originated this, but if we want to change the people around us, we need to change the people around us. Okay, so it's about making sure that if the people around us are not where we want to go, or they're not helping us get where we want to go, we need to change the people that we spend time with. So, so I hope that makes sense to everybody. And as always, I close it, guys. I could spend hours talking about this. It's such an important thing to me, and we can go so in depth with it, and really kind of dig into it. But obviously we keep these short. So as always, we'll close with a quote. And this one is from Damon John. You probably know him from the Shark Tank. And is it, I don't remember the exact name of his clothing line, but was it FUBU, I think, something like that. Anyway, align yourself with the right people and forge the right relationships, and you'll set yourself up for the long run. So again, it's alignment before assignment, making sure that your five are the right five for you and where you want to go. So I hope that helps everybody. As always, listen, don't let today run you. Make sure you run the day. Make sure you own the day. This is our day. Let's go out and get it. Let's improve ourselves, grow ourselves, build our business, and go knock it out of the park. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow and spending some more time together in the mornings. Have an awesome day. Thanks again.